Vivi just got kidnapped. Sure we got stuff, sounds good. So let's see if Steiner's in here. Not sure if he is. Queen Bronze Clunky. Aww. Sarah's a good guy at heart. Hey Sean, how's it going? Oh, sneaking into the king's mansion comes up way later in Final Fantasy 9. She has everything she needs to have equipped. Oh, check her other hat. That's an upgrade. So let's use it. And for leather wrist. Indeed. Talking about no, Kami. I saw the Final Fantasy 14 thing saying that Blitzball might be coming to FF14. Way down the line, which would be amazing. We got everything we need from here already. Let's double check though. The D-Rock. Let's go, man. Shepherd. D-Rock. Magneto. Yeah, it'd be cool if they did actual multiplayer Blitzball. It'd be interesting to do it since it kind of had the pause mechanic. Awesome, D-Rock. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Let me know what decisions you make as you play it. We might beat Mass Effect 1 today, it depends how late we run. Right, Sean? The chocobo racing is actually fairly robust. Ooh. Nice, D-Rock. Andrea's style. Oh, Kami, revival of IPs and collaborations? Don't do that to me, man. That means that they're contracting Mistwalker, working with Hironobu Sakaguchi, and making Chrono Trigger 2, right? You're fairly robust. I think I have to go elsewhere in Dali in order to progress here. They can't play with my heart like that. Ooh. Okay, later, D-Rock. I've learned to get my hopes up. I've learned from playing bad Sonic the Hedgehog games. I've learned from now the third season of Game of Thrones in a row. Without spoiling anything about Game of Thrones, there's a book character named Lady Stoneheart that's pretty cool and probably has been cut from the TV show. But the episode title for the season finale of the last 3 seasons of Game of Thrones, so this season, the previous season, and the season before that, have all been strongly suggestive that Lady Stoneheart will be included, and she has not been. So they just announced the episode 10 for this season. It again sounds like it's going to be Lady Stoneheart again. I've been hurt too many times, though. Oh, I didn't know Ogre Battle hadn't had a game since 2003. Right. I thought it was through there. Maybe that's where we come back out. The young Griff is cut. Looks like Euron's gonna be back in the next season. But I'm pretty sure the whole young Griff, John Connington plotline has been removed. Yeah, just saying character names isn't a big deal, I think. Balin Deathwatch 2015. There's actually a recent episode where they were listing off the kings that Melisandre cast leeches into the flames for, and like conspicuously didn't mention Balin. So they know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we do let people vote with sphere points on what to name the characters, Sean, and my wife Andrea won. She always names her main character A. Her name is Andrea, and that is her laziness showing off. We've actually had 2 pretty big votes to keep Vivi and Dagger's name alone. Steiner ended up being named Clunky. So R plus L equals J is essentially fact. There's so much backup for it that I don't think it's debatable at this point. It would be surprising if it wasn't true. That would be the surprise. Clegane Bowl, on the other hand, I'm excited for, but I don't think it's going to happen. It would be cool if it did. I'll be sure to let my wife know how much pain she's caused for many people by naming Zidane A. Oh no! I would have been sad if we lost Vivi. There were no votes to rename Vivi anyway, so I'm glad that that's stuck around. Compton, how's it going? Chocobo. Really, Zidane but not Vivi. Interesting. Sure. Like any game, your mage tends to scale down in power later in the game. Very powerful the early game, less powerful when you have characters who can just spam attack for lots of damage. But this game is actually pretty good with balance. Vivi remains relevant even into the end game, and is useful when fighting Ozma. Welcome back. I found a chest, I found a chest, I found a chest. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I agree, Sean. This game is well polished as far as character animations. Everybody has like a maximum of 2 or 3 animations in Final Fantasy VII, but they really put a lot of work into it in 9. Right, Sean. Steiner's jumping is funny. Spoon would have been good for Garnet. That's not a knife. My headset died. No, I didn't, unfortunately. D-Rock was cool to send me a reminder this morning on Twitch, and I gave him a call and head over there, and there were a bunch of people camping out since early in the morning. So no Nest Amiibo for me. I hate those goddamn exclusives, man. Especially with my favorite character, but that's okay, I can live without him. Probably enemies behind here. Yeah, Sean, so that's the classic thing to do. Name Red 13 Nanaki. Nanaki is Nanaki. Actually, naming her anything other than Garnet is kind of silly from a plot perspective, because, like, you're silly from a plot perspective. Because she's like, hey Zidane, what's that thing you have? And he's like, it's called the Dagger. And he's like, ooh, that gives me an idea. Call me Sheila. Ah, nice, D-Rock. Dude, they're nasty. I would pay like, I don't know, $25 for a Nest Amiibo, since they're apparently rare, but so if you see something that's selling for around that amount, let me know, I guess. Not the end of the world if I don't get one. Right, Kami. Nintendo must be making bank on them. The whole artificial scarcity thing. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, Kami. I agree about that. Every time I move, I shed more and more things. What's up? Potions. Probably cast Cure on these guys. Garnet's ability to summon without actually having the MP to do it is a very clever mechanical way to communicate something about her. I really like when games use mechanics to imply or suggest things about the story. Like in Dragon Quest VIII. Actually, I don't remember what this ends up meaning, but in the very first boss battle you get to, the boss uses Curse every single turn, and the main character always resists it. Alright, Cure for the win. It's okay. Hey, it's a pet chocobo. Interesting question. This is one of the steampunkier Final Fantasies. This one in 6. You guys might have something worth stealing. They look familiar. Or maybe that they steal from you. Really, probably more likely. Ouch. I think they just have a steal ability. That said, though, they're fairly like good construction. They're sturdy. They have a cool design. They're well painted. Like they could easily make the same product, very very shitty quality, and they are actually quite good. I think that they're priced at about what they ought to be priced given what they are. Yeah, in a way that actually the text in this game is well localized. Like lots of little mini pop-up text boxes like in the middle of conversation where like Garnet will have a reaction and it'll pop up behind the text box like with whatever she's reacting to. It's just kind of passive and it fades away in a second. One of the last games to do that, since any game of this caliber would have voice acting these days. It's really neat though. It's a good point, Sean. I'll point it out the next time it happens. Yeah, D-Rock, I think that's an awesome system. I'd like to see that more often. Some combination of that and the job system. If they ever made a game that did both of those, that would be amazing. My man! Hey Cloud, how's it going? Never played 9. Wow, this is a great game. You were in for a treat. Not too much has happened so far. Garnet is a princess. She wanted to leave the kingdom that she's from, Alexandria. Zidane is the main character. He's a thief, so he helped kidnap her. Vivi is a black mage, and we're just finding out that there are other black mages that appear to be like products manufactured by the Kingdom of Alexandria for some purpose. So he's one of these products. And Steiner is a knight. This guy. In the employ of the Queen, who's trying to recover Princess Garnet and bring her back home. Not too bad. You're right, Sean. Right. You ever do suicides in Mass Effect where you like run forward and then turn around and then run forward and turn around? Steiner, Clunky, I forget what his last name is. All the Pluto Knights have German names. Steiner. Oh man. Not as strong as the third strongest Black Waltz. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Oh, just for fun, because he runs silly. I'll do it in Mass Effect. Working on level 20 still, Ryan. 12-14. So let's steal everything. Should probably have him focus. Alright, I stole all the things already. Let's go. Ouch. Quick attack indeed. Uh-oh. It's probably gonna die when it counterattacks here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I only hit one person. Oh, never mind. Disregard. Right. Not casting magic on Black Waltz anymore. I don't think she has life yet. So let's do a... He doesn't, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to have Vivi defend and support sword magic because he won't counterattack that. Nice. Learning stuff. Here's a good point. Congrats, Ryan. Nice. You should be close to getting a chocobo then. Yeah, Steiner and Vivi, if they're both in the same party, can do sword magic. It's unique to that combination of characters. Awesome, Ryan. Yeah, that counter is just ticking up there real fast. I think he's got everything he could possibly want right now. Just gonna try to go for bug killer. I kind of want level up first, though. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Steepled hat. Oh, you know, well, it's protect, which she already has, so it doesn't make a huge difference. Let's do this add status thing for the steepled hat for now. Makes more sense for him to have the steepled hat, but that's okay. Say at the end, save real quick. Alright, we can go now. Pretty sure there's another boss fight on this airship. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Hmm. No time to explain. Code. Steiner thinks he's being clever. It's harder to read the royal tone in English. I guess I don't know if there's like a formal way of speaking all the time in Japanese versus an informal way. It doesn't translate as well to English. Zidane's pretty great. All his protagonist angst is like condensed into a 15-minute segment with awesome music. Yeah, right. That's my guess, Kami, that in the original Japanese translation she's talking like that all the time, and it really like gives you the sense that she's speaking overly formally. Hey, Jayon. That's messed up. So I wonder what came first. Like, did the design of this map come first and someone said, hey, that looks like a treasure chest, we should add something here describing it? Or did they come up with that idea and then design the map that way? It's funny. Yeah, I agree, Sean. Second, probably to 6 in cast variety. Hey, Burner. Yeah, Vivi's a great character. The only Final Fantasy character with a serious existential crisis? I guess, Terra kind of has one, but Not quite the same level of intensity. Yes, Titus has a literal existential crisis. Yeah, right. Not until the very, very end, though, without going too deep into Final Fantasy X spoilers. Ha 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 ha. Hey girl, I'll teach you how to whistle. I'm Titus. Whoa, I'm trying to hear that, Steiner. Butt scratch. Oh man, nice. No. Sad face. I like the shared affection for Vivi by the whole party. Like, Steiner and Zidane clearly don't agree, but they both like Vivi. Burner. Ah, very good. No healer for this one, though. Hmm. I don't want to kill him. I want to steal all his stuff. We'll do a little bit of damage at the beginning. I'll put the two of them on potion duty. Ouch. Okay, it's defend time. Let's keep defending and stealing. Vivi got captured by people in Dali working for Alexandria. They're making black mages. We decided to get on this ship. Steiner thinks he's gonna trick us and take us back to Alexandria. Zidane intends to hijack the ship and take it to Lindblum, which is where Garnet wants to go. Black Waltz showed up and killed all of the other black mages, which, although they were silent, were defending Vivi. It's very sad. Whew. Close call. You're a close call. Come on, you got the Zidane. Get used to this boss music. You're going to be hearing a lot of it as I work on stealing all the enemy items from every boss. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, it's good music to listen to while you're stealing stuff. Final Fantasy IX has an outstanding soundtrack. Not just the battle music, but there's so many good tracks in this game outside of battle. All across the gamut too. You get Vamil Flamenco's on here, you got Hunter's Chance is on here. You got the game's main theme and motif, which is all over the place, which is amazing. Vivi's theme's really cool. Got You're Not Alone. Right, D-Rock? Yeah, they took it back to its roots. Well, Sakaguchi's gone after 10, so it's a big part of the problem. You don't have your main creative vision anymore. The Melody of Life is a good sing in the shower song for sure. Melodies. Be nice if the steel chant was improved when you were in trance. Most certainly is not. 12's not a bad game. It's very different. If you go into it saying this isn't Final Fantasy XII, this is Final Fantasy Tactics Action. Come on, Zidane, you can do this, buddy. Don't like Vaughn and Pinello, but they're an afterthought apparently. But like we need to corner the tween Japanese market. Bosch and Ash were cool though, as were Fran and Balthier. You ever get into a rhythm of stealing like this and you're just like, you no longer expect to ever be successful? You're just like, okay, I'm just planning for the next 20 turns of steal attempts. I guess if we run out of potions, we have a save we can go back to. There it is! Alright, I was just saying, like... okay. Fire... Linen Queerus better be pretty friggin' rad. Well, we didn't hit him more than we did. We'll focus on that scene, the ha 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 scene. Do Final Fantasy X sooner rather than later. I think it's a good game. Lenin, really? Like a croissant of linen layers. Oh, speaking of croissant, you guys should check out, there's this anime called Yakutate Japan. It's a parody of fight anime, so it's making fun of like Dragon Ball and Bleach and all that stuff. But the focus of the show is this character who like bakes bread. He's like the Goku of bread baking. He has the unnatural talent for it. There's an episode where they make like a 256 layered croissant. So really, it's an epic croissant episode. That's probably true, Kami. Yeah, exactly. He has the solar hands. His hands are warm, so they help when he's kneading the bread. And there's like the plucky backup character who doesn't have the natural talent of the Goku character, and has to work like extra hard to try to match him. So he develops the solar gauntlets. Gambeson in Googlet. A word I have not heard. Oh, like a doublet. Yeah, for sure. Usually constructed of linen or wool. I've heard Dublin a lot more frequently than Gambeson. Punch it, Chewie. The name is a pun. He's trying to make, like, he's like upset that Japan doesn't have a national bread. Like every other nation has some like bread or pastry that they make that's unique to them, and Japan doesn't have one because they just have rice. So Japan, pan being the, you know, Romance language word for bread. He's trying to make Japan. It's really funny comic. Actually, I read the manga first. Yeah, there's like these awesome over-the-top like bread baking training sequences, and like characters have these ridiculous reactions. Like I think there's bread someone will eat, they'll die and go to heaven after they eat the bread because it's so good. Graphics. This is a really cool cutscene. I think the airship is limited in how high it can fly, Sean, because it needs mist to function. These ones do anyway. That's actually one of the plot points later in the game. Is and when there isn't any mist, there's at least one other continent that doesn't have mist, so airships don't work there. Yeah, so if there's no mist high above the mountains, the ship would crash. Can't believe I played a part in this debacle. What's up, Vives? Maybe. See, so that's what I mean, like, the game going to the effort of setting up the text bubbles so that they can have multiple displayed at the same time and layer them. It's like having a little question mark pop up from Clunky and having it appear underneath Zidane's text was kind of cool. They put the extra work in that, and it shows. You also notice that sometimes characters don't have their name displayed, or that the text that pops up automatically goes away. So we probably won't see tech used like that for a while, since every game is voice acted these days. This is a very nice system for text conversations. Alright, Lindblum is like an airship port. You're a text bubble. I think to some extent the whole you're an X thing is a tamer version of your mom's an X. It's a cool song too. Regent Sid hype. This game has one of the best Sids in all Final Fantasy. It's PS1. Busy man. Sid the Ninth. That's what they all have in common. Ha ha ha! I don't see anybody in that throne. Where's Sid? It's a mustachioed uglop. Uglops are like little bug creatures in this game. Steiner hates them. Sid Faboul. Someone snuck into the castle and attacked the region in his sleep. Whoever pulled this off had to be highly skilled, like me. Zidane, you're the best. Soup to silence. Oh, we might get a character naming opportunity here very soon. I think we do. Same rule, if you've already successfully named a character, if you're going to bid, just please use your sphere points to help somebody else win. Gotcha, Jayon. Rat face. Zegweg named Steiner. So Zegweg got Steiner, my wife got Zidane, Kami got Vivi, Matt got Dagger, and I think that's everybody. Yeah. Not Kane. That's pretty good. Lady Kane. Lana Kane. He can bid to help somebody else win, but not pick his own name. Hi, Ben. Cat hype. Can I help you, Ben? Oh man, it's mid-war between Liara and Lenneth. You guys would keep your outbids in increments of 100 now. Hi, Ben. There's a new thing that he's been doing the third day in a row. Please don't put your face on the microphone. $300 for Sean. Gets 300 then. Lenneth. So the parenthetical is showing you how much you have that's outstanding in a bid. 400. So I think it's between Burner and D-Rock right now. How high are you guys both willing to go? Coming close on the Dagger bid. Yeah, if you guys don't mind. Just to speed things up a little bit. Or if it's just between the two of you, just tell me who's going, how high you're each gonna go. Okay, D-Rock, will you exceed 600 for Lenneth? Give it. Sold. Three years. Looks like D-Rock, you might be able to get Rex now. Your main competitors have spent all their sphere points. Get Rex for Amarant or Echo. Hi, Ben. Ramesia. That's true. Hapax could Dark Horse it. I don't know what he's saving his sphere points for. Freya is a chick, as her name implies. She's named for a Norse goddess. Rat. Oh man, so it turns out that Baku and co were actually hired by Cid to kidnap Garnet. Yeah. Cat butt. Ben, can you not? Ben and Marty. Oh, Ben is named after Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Timothy Kittleton Cumbercat. And Meowton Furman. So those are the two characters from the BBC Sherlock. And we have a third cat that we're fostering right now for one of Andrea's undergrad colleagues who's stuck without a visa in the UK right now. His name is Polly. So really, it's not that Helga, his wife, was kidnapped. That's why this is the best Cid. He cheated on his wife, so she's like a mage, so she turned him into an Uglop. Or Hilda. Probs not. Yeah, so the ellipses in this game are good because of the way that they're slowly printed to show you that there's like a beat in the conversation. Whereas in Final Fantasy VIII, Squall uses an ellipsis to pretty just mean that he's sighing and being angsty. Whenever Squall does it, he's like, ugh. Right, Sean? Hell yeah, synthesis. We saved Vivi. We found out that there's a bunch of other black mages like Vivi that are being manufactured by the Kingdom of Alexandria. We found out that Cid, the regent of Lindblum, is on our side and is the one who hired Tantalus to kidnap Garnet in the first place. Synthesis in this game is the reason why you never, ever sell or throw out an item, because you could possibly and almost certainly use it later in the game. Oh, nice, Sean. Archer's pretty great. Lana! Let's see. Oh, we got a leather plate. Ooh, chakra. I'm going to use that for a long time. But hey, it's there. Season 6 is that Archer Vice, or is that the season after Archer Vice? Gotcha. That was the only one I didn't care for too much, but I heard that season 6 is better. And crying Kupo Kupo. Oh, did I not check the Mognet? Hold on. Awesome. Right. There we go. Get some pickles. Welcome back, Jihan. Salt pickles. Hey, it's Locke. He got old. Female Dragon Knight. Freya's your Dragoon in this game. She's quite good. I'm gonna be trying to find all the stuff here. Vessel the Hunt is awesome just because you get to hear Hunter's Chant, which is a really cool song. I believe Black Mages did a version of Hunter's Chants. Oh, cool. Congratulations to her. Enjoy the party. How apparently in this universe, dog people tend to become scholars. Alright, another leather plate. Synthesis is yet another way this game makes all the gear in the game relevant. Like, I think there are some endgame crafting recipes that use some of the dinky pieces of gear you find in Disc 1. Save everything. My nephew just finished elementary school, so he starts middle school next year. That's what we call it in the States. Hey AMA, how's it going? Don't really have any very good cards yet, but we'll try. Continuing to play with only the cards that I don't care about losing. He is 11. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's actually extremely bad. Alright. That's better. Whew. Yeah, we're losing some cards today. No, I took like my worst card, so it's okay. Awesome. This is today was when you did your walkthrough, right? Your live tutorial. No, 14 has a triple triad, which is the Final Fantasy VIII card game, which is a little bit more robust. Fresh fish sold every day. There's too many side rules in triple triad, and a lot of RNG, and it's more difficult to understand the rules at a glance. Although, I think it has higher potential than Triple Triad. Like, if they cleaned it up a little bit, I think I'd prefer it. Root is I call it a language, programming interface that astrophysicists typically use to analyze data. I'm sure Andrew will correct me if I butchered that. Moogle's favorite food sold out. Hey Nitro, welcome back. Nope. Oh, maybe I'll get a couple potions. Yeah, because we used a bunch in that Black Waltz fight trying to steal everything. If I recall, we don't actually have a healer in our party. Pretty good chunk of this game, just the way the scenario plays out. I remember a guy with spiky hair who carried something like this. I'm sure Final Fantasy 7 reference. Okay, so we want to buy one of everything so we can synthesize stuff. But I guess within reason, simply because it's very expensive and I don't have all that much money, so... I'll wait on buying a fork just yet. I want to get this coffee. I think we can get it in here. Software package. It's very old root. A lot of people use like Python scripts to interact with it. I want to get that coffee, but I think I get it later. you want to give the coffee to the dude by Dali. Jai is a fellow physics friend of ours. Those in chat who don't know. We definitely want to get that ogre, so I gotta go buy another mage masher. I can do that here in a sec. And another steepled hat. Steepled hat and mage masher we need to buy. Continue making sure we have at least one of every item, not just for the abilities, but also for synthing later. Reevaluate again after we synth this stuff to see if we're missing anything. Okay, so gotta kind of stick with the weapon that we have right now until we finish learning Bandit. That's gonna be really important if we want to actually be able to steal stuff going forward. If I were playing this by myself, I would just go outside and like farm enemies. Until I learn this stuff, but instead, we'll just keep the inferior weapon on until we learn the thing we're looking for. Don't think this has a status effect. These have silence and darkness. It's good to know. Makes sense the butterfly sword has silence if it's two mage masters taped together. Schedule update. In 30 minutes or so, 25 minutes, we're switching to Paper Mario from 2 to 4 Pacific. And then from 4 to 6, we're doing Mass Effect. Maybe beating Mass Effect. Very close to the end. Might not quite beat it, but it's possible. We'll see. If it looks like we're less than an hour away from beating it, then I'll just go ahead and push through. If it looks like it'll be more than an hour, then we'll finish it up on Monday. Regardless, it's likely we'll see the other really awesome conversation in the game. Lots of throwaway characters in Final Fantasy IX are named after earlier Final Fantasy characters. We just got Palom, we saw Kain and a Locke earlier. I'm gonna go straight to Mass Effect 2. I am avoiding doing too many side quest sneakers. It is actually quite long. If you 100% that game, like go to every single planet, get all of the matriarchs writings and all that fun stuff, it's easily a 60 to 80 hour game. But if you kind of blitz your way through the main story and just focus on the side quests that I happen to know carry over to Mass Effect 2 and 3, not quite as intense. More like a 30, 40 hour game. I did about 70, 80 hours in each Mass Effect myself. In my first playthroughs. Now I'll bring in Metroid for something else. Metroid might replace Okami. We should just stay on the Mass Effect train, especially since so much carries over between the games. The more recently the previous game is in our memory, the more stuff that will resonate. Otherwise you'd be like, who's this Conrad Werner guy? Who's Gianna Parasini and what's this about remembering a beer? I'm gonna get into a couple fights, I'm not gonna grind for... We'll set a time limit for 10 minutes. 1:47, I'll go back into town and keep going. Nice sneakers. Enemies all have custom death animations in this too. Final Fantasy VII, they just faded away and turned pink. I think Final Fantasy VIII was the first Final Fantasy to give enemies their own death animations. Yeah, Prime 2 will probably come in for Okami. Monday, if we haven't beaten Mass Effect 1 yet, we'll do that on Monday, otherwise we'll probably do Axiom Verge during free play. I have not, Leon. Is it good? Yes, D-Rock. What Leon said, Bring Down the Sky, don't bother with Pinnacle Station or any of the other stuff. Bring Down the Sky is totally worth it though, and it carries over. Mass Effect 2, most of the DLC is good. The not just items and gear DLC, but like the extra character mission stuff is quite good. Zaid and Kasumi. Oh, and there's actually several Mass Effect 2 DLCs. We'll be playing through all of them when we play it. And then 3, just about all the DLCs are good. Old man's ghost appearing in the rocks. Huh, that's cool, Leon. It might be nice to do a short game here. Maybe we'll sub that in after Axiom Verge. Good deal, D-Rock. Yeah, that would be my expectation. I guess I don't know how much the trilogy, they made a trilogy version where you can just get all 3 of them at once, but I expected it would be like $5 at GameStop. Nice, D-Rock. I'm a showcase. No, he bought Mass Effect proper. He was talking about picking up the full game of Mass Effect for $20 on the Xbox store. But I ended up getting it for only $5 at GameStop instead. Actually, I loaned Mass Effect to a friend of mine, and they their cat knocked over their Xbox or something, and it scratched up the disc and ruined it. So they bought me a replacement. But it turns out that you can, just like any Xbox game, you can install it to your hard drive. So I had already installed it to my hard drive, and the way that works is it just checks to see if the disc is in the tray before it lets you play the game. And the screwed up disc is actually still good enough, so I keep the scratched up disc for when I play it, and then I've loaned out my other copy to other people. Are you serious, D-Rock? What did you do? Whoops. Oh, they died. Put to sleep and Thundaga to death. Did you Paragon or Renegade that copy of Dragon Age, D-Rock? These enemies are like, no problem at all, and then all of a sudden... Very good. I would have done the same, especially because I don't have a PS4. Later, Leon. That puts me to sleep again. Yeah, hopefully the spider hits me physically, wakes me up. I saw that comment. Yeah, we'll do that. I might, once Mass Effect 3 is done, we might just keep that as BioWare block until we play through all the BioWare classics. Baldur's Gate, 1 and 2, Jade Empire, Knights of the Republic, Dragon Age Inquisition. I never beat Dragon Age 1. I might do that on stream. Dragon Age 1 was kind of stressful for me, but I don't remember why. Like, I've always been excited and had a good time playing Mass Effect, but I never felt like I was having a good time playing Dragon Age. I hear Inquisition is very, very, very good. Later, Jay. Enjoy our graduation. Thanks for hanging out. If we can get the insomnia ability later, it would be nice. Makes us immune to sleep. Probably means we should focus down the axe beak there on the left. No, probably doesn't do that, so we might die here again, we'll see. Hopefully that is 24 and not 25 points of damage that we did just save. Yikes. Alright, it's 147, and we lost, I don't know, maybe 4 battles worth of experience, but that's okay. Oh god, I should put that up, shouldn't I? That'd probably have to be $100. Yeah, I know, I was playing with fate there, Sean. I figured, I'm not gonna get another random battle, I just got into one. How's he doing on learning stuff? Still got a while to go. It's okay. I think we've tapped out this section over here. Is there anything else I want to equip? Oh. Vivi shopping. Get it, Vives. No worries. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is currently taking it with $13 out of $50. Once that wins, we'll bring it in soon in the rotation. You gotta put Dead Space on there too. We have a bunch of the animals. Oh, there's gonna be animals. Poor Vivi. Yeah, no, I'm kind of excited to play Silent Hill 2. I mean, I'm not excited to wuss out on stream and freak out and jump and be scared in public, but it is, from having watched people play it a long time ago, it is one of the best stories I've seen in a game. Right, Kami? I think we're going to explore Lindblum for another 10 minutes, then we'll switch over to Paper Mario. I've seen that opening pop-up of Amnesia where it's like, don't play this game to win, just immerse yourself in it. Yeah, I've heard that about Dead Space. Just, it's a quality game, even if the story's not super amazing. Only horror in October. That's an interesting idea. Maybe I'll make that a donation goal, or at least do it for Halloween. Like, what day is Halloween on this year? Is it on a weekday? Ah, it's a Saturday. But we can do it that Friday or something. Rotate. Tell you what, October 30th, I'll do 6 hours rotating horror games. But then I'll set a lofty donation goal to get the entire month of October be horror games. Like, lofty, like $250 or $500. There's a high amount to make in, what is it, 4 months? We'll at least do one, we'll do like a free play day, horror day. Can you do bronze vest? Let's see. Can. Get jelly. Cool. Jelly is immunity to petrification. I like that idea, Sean. Alternate horror games and Barbie. All the Barbie games. Start typing Barbie into Twitch as the game you're currently playing. There's quite a few of them. Like I said, Barbie has had the most chat interaction of any game I've ever played on Twitch, including Mass Effect. Oh god damn it! It's the salmon-colored nails, you idiot! I'm only a junior model, I can't tell the difference between salmon and pink. Tell you, there's an untapped niche there of streaming nothing but Barbie games. You can get in on that. What the hell are you doing? Sapphire earrings? Are you colorblind? God. What kind of junior model? Plot is going to the theater district. Right? When you die, it's my turn. Big Genghis Khan statue. Sid the First. Ben, what are you doing? Hold on, my cat's being a son of a bitch. Likes to go up on my shelf with my 3DS games and like knock stuff over one by one. Oh yeah, I got these by the way. I don't know if it's already too late to pick them up, but they sunset the Club Nintendo program where you got points for buying Nintendo games, and they gave everyone a chance to spend their points, so I got this cool little, see if I can open it. There we go. This is like a little case that you can put all of your DS games in. I haven't put them in there yet. But you can just carry one case around with you and have, it looks like, 18 games with you, and then there's all these reversible covers you can use that it comes with. So it's kind of neat. If they haven't sunset yet, you should pick one of these up. Erin. Sunset is such a clever business term for shut down. This thing here, it says like there's no place to fit the metal. I don't think people have agreed whether that's a bug or if it's a reference to something. It's like a joke. Because clearly there is no metal. There never is a metal. Okay, let me start getting ready for Paper Mario here. Head back to the save point. Oh, these cool Club Nintendo 3DS cases. I just got one right before they sunset that you can put like 18 games in there and just carry one case around with you. And it comes with a bunch of like reversible covers for the case that you can pick from. Might still be able to pick it up, I don't know if it finished sunsetting. Alright, Paper Mario Town. Let me go switch stuff over. Give me one sec here. So many controllers all over the place. Where did the Wii U controller go? Oh, there